Hey, thanks so much for joining me again. It's David for GDWC. This time we're looking at Svoboda 1945 Liberation. This comes from Charles Games, and they are one of the finalists for the mobile category. I'm playing it on Steam, but it's also on mobile. Yeah, so we'll play the game. It's quite different from a lot of the other games we're playing. It's a mixture of adventure gameplay with full motion videos, interviews with actors. Um, it goes through memories of people that lived during World War II and the aftermath. So instead of just talking about it, let's actually play the game. The characters and story in this game are fictional, but they are based on archived testimonies and real historical events. The village of Svoboda, Czech-German borderlands, 2001. Oh, do I have? I see. So typically I play games beforehand so I can sort of know what I'm getting into. But when I was researching the game, I thought I just want to go in pure. I want to have the full experience with you guys. So I don't actually know how the game goes. But let's see. November 21st, 2001. I was sent to Svoboda to survey a local schoolhouse. I discovered a village haunted by its past. Don't waste your time with that survey. Save yourself the blood. The school... People don't care about what happened 50 years ago. People care about tomorrow. You gotta be faster with the subs. Communist collectivization 1952. All the townsfolk had decided for themselves if they stood with the village or against it. And those who stood against it had to suffer the consequences. These are beautiful. Liberation from Nazism, 1945. They shot my brother in the school. Didn't Mr. mention it? He was there on May 8th, 1945. My God. The blend of the interviews and the comic strips is just really effective. Expulsion of Germans, 1946. I recall that my aunt could only pack what was absolutely necessary. Our bags couldn't weigh more than 50 kilos, and Czech soldiers monitored her as she packed. November 23rd, 2001. I'm haunted by everything I've learned about Svoboda, my family, but I have to finish my work. Two days before. Oh my God. You work for the Heritage Institute? A local historian from Svoboda is seeking landmark status for a schoolhouse. Am I supposed to investigate the school and its history to approve or deny his request? Hello, this is Mayor Novakov speaking. Go straight to the school. Mr. Vilk is waiting for you there, and come see me once you're done so we can wrap things up. Goodbye. You're from the Historical Preservation Society? So, are you going to let the school get torn down? Oh, okay, let's see. I can say, I don't know. I have to see it first and take some photos. Can't say anything from the outside. Can I come in? Let's do it with, can I come in? Of course. Where should we start? In the attic? Come on, let's go. Oh, this is really cool. This was my military unit. They're all dead now. This is locked. You can't get in there, Klepal. Locked it a long time ago. This is really, really impressive. I wore that at the Dukla Pass with General Svoboda. It was a slaughter. We fought the Germans with hardly any ammunition. These used to hang in the classroom below. Germans from the Reich used to come here for vacation. They acted like they were a superior race. And Czechs, for them, were a lesser people. Trying to save these for last. I think the roof is original. Rumor has it that a German hanged himself in here, rather than face expulsion. I've never opened that chest. The Germans must have left it behind. And I guess we need a key. Yeah, so let's check those chests. I never noticed that before. I wonder how long it's been here. Oh, there's a key. Right, we've seen this one before. We got rid of Nazism. Slingshot, a jacket. Oh, so much more stuff. That belonged to my wife, Maria. You see just the abundance of wheat, sort of like portraying that the amount of riches that they have and people can eat. Let's check this. Here we go again. What? But that's my grandpa. So, we have three options here. Do you know who took these photos? Do you know the people in these photos? Or my grandfather is in one of these photos. I'm going to go with my grandfather. This one? I don't know. Ask Mr. Studnika, he lives next door. He wanted to speak to you about the demolition anyway. What's the situation with the demolition? You don't know? They're going to tear this all down. Klepal will get the land. He wants to tear it down, put up a new building, and expand his business. And of course the mayor will sell it to him. The teacher, Mr. Studnika, he wants to preserve it and build a memorial. At least that's what he's been trying to do for a while now, but without much luck. The proposal for his historical landmark status must be his latest attempt at saving the school. Why would the mayor want to sell the school? Or what do you think about it? I'd rather know what he thinks about it. Of course, the mayor just wants, they want to make money. It makes no difference to me. I won't be here much longer. What can I do? These things are outside of my control. Okay. I'm sorry, but I've still got some work to do. Follow me and come, I'll show you. Come. Good morning. Are you looking for someone? I was born here during the war. It's all different now. We still live in that apartment. My father was the school's headmaster. So what? You want to come back? Oh no, I've been living in Germany for many years. I brought my granddaughter so I could show her around. Now we're going to the guest house. How can we get there, please? Continue straight, then turn right. Thank you. Goodbye. There's the car. There's Anna Rachel, the German woman. Jan. Let's go see the German woman. I wonder what that's about. Anna Rachel. Born in Svoboda, visiting from Germany, expelled from Czechia after the war. Expelled? Shouldn't say that. Talk to characters by clicking on their photo. You can return to the same character repeatedly. Excuse me, hello there. Are you looking for someone? I'm doing a survey for the old school. Do you have a moment? Or hi, can I ask you about something? It won't take long. I mean, yeah, well, I'll ask her about something. Well, my granddaughter just went out, but why not? Come on in. Because I want to know more about her personally. The school is interesting as well, but... So, how can I help you? You were born in the school? Or I found some photos in the school. Can I show them to you? Excuse me, could you tell me why you're here? Well, she's probably just revisiting her roots. I'm sure she doesn't have some ulterior motive. Let's do the photos. I'm going to get down to the core of it. Show this. That doesn't ring any bells. I'm going to save Grandpa for last. Wait, that's Rudolph. You found this. It can't be. That's my older brother. I haven't seen him since he disappeared after the war. My parents were arrested and taken somewhere, along with other Germans from our village. My aunt contacted the Red Cross to figure out what became of them, to see if anyone knew anything about them, but she found nothing. So it must have ended badly. What's this? Wild explosions. Oh, this is interesting. So it goes like, you want to read all about it. That's really, really cool. And this game is just really impressive. And I like that they're telling the story of her as well. It gives a bit more perspective as well to how the war affected everyone, not just a certain group of people or... Yeah. Yes, that's my family altogether. My mom, dad, me, and Rudolph. Alright. So, it must have been shortly after the war when these people started showing up. They needed to vent their anger about the few Sudentag Germans left behind. Women, children, senior citizens. I see that photo was taken by my brother Rudolph. He's obsessed with photography. I don't recognize that person. Please, would it be possible for me to keep these pictures? It would mean so much to me. We'll do the copies, yeah, because it's absolutely not. I need these photos for my historical survey. Or I'm sorry, but I need them, but I can send you copies. Let's do that. Thank you. Now there are 3 options. I found my grandpa in these photos. I think your brother knew him. Or you really have no way of contacting your brother? Or what happened here when the war ended? I'm gonna go with the grandpa. I think, she seems like quite a sympathetic person. To be honest, I don't even know if he's alive. He went missing after the war. He didn't want to stay with our aunt, who took care of us after our parents were taken. She had a terrible time with him. He ran away constantly before he disappeared for good. We left for Germany without him. So you were expelled along with your aunt. I recall that my aunt could only pack what was absolutely necessary. Her bags couldn't weigh more than 50 kilos, and Czech soldiers monitored her as she packed. What I remember most is that I kept asking where my parents were. My aunt said that we made up with them soon. How awful that must have been for her. Can't imagine. We received a notice that we were being relocated to Germany together with instructions on what to bring and what we had to leave behind. Aunt Helga tried her best to pack the necessities for herself and 2 children. This is to inform you that your entire family will be relocated to the German Reich. You are to report with all your family members at the assembly point. Yeah. Instructions. All evacuated persons are to equip themselves with warm underwear, outerwear, footwear, blanket, and food supply for 7 to 9 days. Furthermore, evacuees are permitted to bring wedding bands, small keepsakes, and articles of daily use weighing up to 50 kilos per person. It is forbidden to take any Czechoslovak banknotes or money, foreign currency, or money out of the country. Trying to pack forbidden items was risky. My aunt did not dare do such a thing and left all her valuables at home. 1946. My aunt took care of me after my parents disappeared. She had a son a bit younger than me. Who will milk the cows? What will become of us? No animals. But that's my kitty. Waldy must stay here, yeah? You heard the soldiers. I'm not going to do with the accent. But how will she survive here alone? You have to stay, Waldy. Be good and don't do anything naughty. Because I'll find out when I get back. You won't be back for like 60 years. Get up. Waldy, don't. Yeah. Scram, you mutt. Oh, I need to go give my dog a hug now. So, what happened to you next? Did you receive any news about your parents? How do you feel about Czechs now? Do you hate them? Of course not, she doesn't hate them. But let's find out. No hatred, don't. I just think it's a shame how many pointless crimes occurred here after the war. Yeah. Because of it all, I grew up without parents. And not just what happened to my family. I think we should all be talking about all the crimes that have happened. Not only those committed by the Nazis during the war, but also by those perpetrating by Czechs after the war. You can't seriously be comparing the expulsions to Nazi atrocities. Was it understandable though after all the suffering? Or you're right, it's good that people are talking about it. Well, yeah, I gotta go with this one. Yes, when I was older, I learned more about Nazism. And I found out what the Germans had done during the war. The hatred these actions provoked is understandable, but the murder of innocent people is not. What did your life look like after you ended up in Germany? Or how did living in Germany make you feel? Or after all this, what's your attitude towards Czechia today? Let's find out. I've been living in Germany for 55 years. My homeland. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. But I have a special connection to Czechia. I'm interested in what goes on here. I'm interested in all sorts of Czech literature and art. But now please excuse me, I've chatted for too long. And I know you have a meeting to get to. I also want to look around the village with my granddaughter. Bye-bye. So that was our time with Anna Gretschel. It's cool how there's all the information that we've discovered from her. And yeah, now if we wanted to, we could revisit Anna. There's Jan, Joseph, and Alois. I think what I'll do is I'll call Mom, and then unfortunately that'll be the time that we have with Svoboda 1945. But let's see what Mom says.
Ahoj.
Hi, I'm in Svoboda doing some work and found some photos. There's a guy in one of them who looks a lot like Grandpa when he was younger.
Prosím tě, co by tam dělala
What would a photo of Grandpa
Čechovka?
be doing there?
Bude asi někdo jiný.
It has to be someone else. It says, but he looks exactly like he does in the photo Grandpa kept on his credenza, or probably from the end of the war. He's got a rifle and an armband of some kind.
No je fakt, že byl
It's
u
true, he
nějakých
was
těch
in one of those volunteer units.
a oni se
And after the war,
pohádali
they were
o
active around
Četce.
Zatek.
Bylo tam ještě spousta
He
Němců.
mentioned that there were still a lot of Germans there, but I don't know much
Ještě o
about
tom
it.
nepovím.
Okay, well, thanks. Maybe I'll find something while I'm here.
Tak dej vědět.
All right,
A
let me
dáme
know.
na sebe.
Take care. Very interesting. Helga's cottage. Anna Gretschel was in the care of her aunt after the war. They were later expelled to Germany, right? Okay, yeah, well, man, I just want to keep playing. I just want to find out all about all these people and the history of this place. And I mean, what can I say? I said it before, but I think this is extremely beautiful, not just with like visually, but just the stories and everything. I think it's a really important game as well. Really important stories that need to be told. Recommend it. Everyone check it out if you're interested in this sort of thing. Svoboda 1945 on mobile and on Steam.